Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Toronto Raptor hot take video. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's aim for 250 likes on today's video. I've never done a Raptors hot take video, so I'm excited to see what you guys have said. This is my first reaction to it, and let's just get into it right away. I did see Tyler Grant's comment last night. I liked this a lot. This is something I did want to talk about. He said if the Raps do bad, Siakam is traded at the trade deadline and possibly Van Vliet. Now, I'm not too sure about Pascal Siakam. Honestly, even Fred Van Vliet, they both recently got re-signed, so I guess, that's why this is a little bit of a hot take. But especially with Pascal, if the Raptors are struggling, honestly, at any point in the season, once Pascal is back healthy and has played a little bit, I'm sure the media is going to be making a bunch of trade packages, try and stir the pot up a little bit to try and get some stuff going on a possible Pascal Siakam trade. I wouldn't buy into it. I really don't think that the Raptors in any way, shape, or form would trade Pascal at any point this season. With Fred, it's definitely something I could see happening. I still don't think it happens this year. Maybe next offseason, but it is something to think about, especially if the Raptors are doing bad. Who would be the one to get traded away? Personally, I think it might even be a guy like Gary Trent Jr. I like Gary Trent Jr., and I like that the Raptors got him on only a 3-year deal, but the issue is I don't see him being kind of as important as he would need to be at the number 2 position with Fred at 1. I just don't think he's going to be I don't think he's going to go for more than 20 this season, and the only way I really would see Gary fitting well on the Raptors long term is if he really took a leap, that next step, and was averaging close to, if not 20 points per game. We'll see who gets traded, but my money and my guess would be on Gary Trent, although they just re-signed him as well, so who knows, they might just not even make any moves similar to how they did this offseason, because they just kind of want to wait and see. This next one's from LaMarcus DeRozan. He said Scottie Barnes will be a top 3 rookie for the year. This is definitely something that could happen. Jalen Green, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Suggs, however, to me, I think that's going to be the top 3 Rookie of the Year race. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green, they're going to be getting a ton of run. They're on rebuilding teams. I mean, all those guys are on rebuilding teams. Jalen Suggs, same thing with him. I think he's just going to get too many opportunities. I think Scottie Barnes, impact-wise, might be a top 3 Rookie on the year, but as far as statistics go, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, they're going to average over 15 points per game easily. They're going to do a handful of other things as well. I think for Scottie Barnes, is while he tries to figure out the offensive game, he still needs time to figure out the offensive game. So in the meantime, he's going to have a good defensive presence, but that isn't necessarily something that shows up in the stat lines. Scottie Barnes, we'll see. I've got high hopes for him. Who knows? He could come into the next season and have like a really good jump shot, a really good 3-point shot. You never know. He did look better in summer league, and his trainer did say he has been getting better since the end of the Florida State season. All right, this next one is from DDB. OG will be an all-star next season. This is something I actually just think will happen. I think OG is bound for an all-star year, especially with Pascal being out for the first month or so. I think you're going to see OG easily getting close to 20 points per game to start the season, and then I think that just continues to go on. I think he just continues to build off of that, and I think next year offensively, we already know defensively he's elite. I think offensively he will take that next step, and I think he's going to be very, very solid. All right, this next hot take is from Jesse Wild. He said start Scottie Barnes. So here's the starting 5 he proposed: Fred, OG, Scottie, Pascal, and Kem. This is something that might happen by the end of the season, or just throughout the season. Like I had mentioned not too long ago, I think Gary Trent Jr. is going to be the odd man out. I want to say I want to say he's going to do really good. I think he will have a good season. It's just defensively, the Raptors have a lot better options, especially just Scottie Barnes, just having drafted Scottie Barnes. I think even though Scottie is super young, I think he is a much better option as a starter than Gary Trent Jr. if his defense is a little suspect. And who really knows? I mean, who really knows what they're going to go with? They like to play positionless, or they're going to strive to play positionless basketball. To me, Gary is more of a just kind of spot-up shooter. He did play really good defense a couple of years ago in the bubble for Portland, but last season, I mean, it's just nothing really special on the defensive end. So this starting five defensively would cause a lot of issues. I think Scottie Barnes will end up starting by some point in the end of the season. I'm not sure when it will happen, but I'm sure it will happen at some point by the end. All right, this next one here is from Aiden. Raptors will trade for Ben Simmons, make the playoffs, upset the 76ers, lose to the Bucks in 6. Scottie Barnes will be a top 4 rookie. Fred will be a 76er. Damn. OG wins most improved. Siakam bounces back. Raptors top 10 defense. It's a lot to unpack there. Scottie Barnes top 4 rookie. I think that's a very safe bet. Evan Mobley, I just don't think, with everything going on in Cleveland right now, they have so many big men. I don't know what is going on in Cleveland with all those big men. I don't know what they're trying to do or what their future plans are, but I could definitely see Scottie Barnes being a top 4 rookie. OG winning most improved. If OG averages 20 plus, gets an all-star appearance, he always could. Siakam bounces back, that would be awesome. And then I think Raptors being a top 10 defense is definitely a safe bet. Scrolling through here, north side is Raptors winning 52 games, a hot take. That is 100%. EJ said Scottie Barnes will be the 6th man. I believe right now he is just the 6th man. Jake Harris said Scottie Barnes will be a bust. I don't think that's really possible, just considering he is a very good defender, so I don't think he can really be a bust. Maybe he won't live up to... he isn't really... I was going to say maybe he won't live up to the hype, but there isn't really much hype around him except for Raptor fans just hyping him up because of the potential there, but I don't think he'll be a bust. He's a really good defender. Jalen Suggs should have gone 4th. Are any Raps fans ever going to address this? With that one, the Raptors are thinking more long-term, not short-term, so that's why they went ahead and drafted Scottie Barnes. Like I said, they want to play positionless basketball, and that's what they're moving towards. So that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed the Raptors hot take video, be sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button. That's it for me. Peace.